Blessed love, God and goddesses, kings and queens, prince and princesses, blessed uprising. In the name of our Father, Jah Rastafari, Selassie the First, I greet you, a heart of love. This is a letter to all Zion children. My children, in my mansion are many houses, or in my house there is many mansions. They are all mine, and they all serve my purpose. In a house, there is the dining room, the main room. There is a kitchen. There's a bedroom. Which of these is the best? None. They are all part of the house. The only difference is in what duties they are performing. My children, if you are Rastafari, you are not illegitimate. Whether you're obedient or disobedient, I love you all. In my house, many men stand, and there are various duties to be performed, and it is assigned to the various houses or mansions. Rastafari is a government consisting of church and state, or we can think of heaven and earth. Each section has its specific duties or role. The church manages the spiritual aspect, establishing praises to I throughout the world, while the state manages the physical aspect, which deals with managing the resources, both human and material. There's a constitution that is laid down. This constitution is to free man, to redeem man, to repatriate man, to reparate man, and to restore man to his original condition, a God. If reparation and repatriation is to take place, it has to be approached in a unified way, church and state, heaven and earth, spirit and flesh. The EWF has been established for a specific purpose. It has to be the umbrella under which all mansions or houses of Rastafari gather to speak with one voice. It means that every house should be a member and be registered with EWF. To be registered not as individuals, but as a body. The EWF must have ones from the various houses or mansions who are skilled in the various art of administration, representation, diplomacy. They are to act as a go-between government of the world and Rastafari for I and I rights. Without this oneness, our efforts will be continually fragmented. This is all well and good for Babylon, for they will say they do not know who to deal with. That's why we see the Jamaican government through Babsy Grange say they are making representation for repatriation for Rastas in Jamaica. This can only happen and is only happening because we are not centralized. Our physical structures, our temples, our body, Danny, our goody. It is made up of organs, blood, sinews, skin, hair, bones. The underlying fact is that they are organized to accomplish one purpose, living. Yet, note, they retain their unique function. I am sure the hands cannot do what the heart is doing. Neither the heart cannot do what the hand can do. Spiritually, the Baba House, Baba Shanti, has made a perfect sacrifice. A male and a female was sacrificed. They were not killed by the Babylonian governments. They were killed by our own African black brothers. This is to wake us up and get us moving unitedly. Remember, it was a priest and a goddess that was sacrificed. What are we going to get from this sacrifice? Are we going to get a wake-up call, that injection of energy that we need to wake us up to the fact that Africa is waiting on us? This is what Africa and also the rest of the world is waiting for. The unification of the black man through the coming together of all the various houses and mansions of Rastafari into one. Every 2,000 years, Jah takes on flesh and dwells with us, mankind, individually, even as he is universally living in all flesh. Every 2,000 years, a crop of humans are reaped from the earth. Check history to see the rise and the fall of nations as they fulfill their purpose. We are now searching, exploring the history of times past, Kemet, Egypt, and all these, while at the same time do not blind our eyes to the fact that His Imperial Majesty's story, which they call his story, for all generations of people to come, for them to read. It is being created by us now. Therefore, we need to remember that all belongs to Jah, and all will have to know Him, His Imperial Majesty. Above all else, recall that it is world without end. Whether we are in Africa or any part of the world, we are Rastafari. And the redemption of the world is our purpose that we have been given, the reason we have been selected, the reason we have been chosen. Let us, brothers and sisters, come together as one. Jah, Rasta, Farai, being our Father, Mother, and the Holy One, is one. Let us therefore be like our Father. Let us imitate Him to His glory. More to come.